Well, we've got another exciting round of the FA Cup coming up. So let's get into the FA Cup and see if we can carry on our run, get ourselves to the first round, shall we? What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode number 3 of Living the Dream, where we have joined Harchester United and tried to take them back to the top. That's our plan, starting from the Conference North. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because that's how good things happen to all of us. In today's episode we're playing Witton Albion in the third qualifying round of the FA Cup, and it's going to be a fairly tough game, I think. They're in the same league as our previous opponents, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously we beat Stalybridge 2-0, like I said, they're in the same league. I can't imagine it's going to be much of a change in quality and opposition. We just need to make sure we get the job done. In the league though, we're mixed fortunes. Lost to Brackley on the opening day 2-1 with Bradley Summers getting a goal for the club, and then beat Bradford Park Avenue 1-0 with Chris Cahill getting his first goal for the club. So again, mixed fortunes, but we're going to go straight into things today. There is a transfer that I've brought in. I know I said I wasn't going to bring anyone in, but I found a new gem that was actually worth bringing in, so I did. Actually, I found 3 of them, but only one is going to play today. And the man in the hot seat is this guy, James Campbell. He's come in from Wealdstone. I don't know how they produced a player that got such a good scout rating, but we're going to see if we can make the best of him. He's starting at right back today. He is naturally a centre-half, but it was a choice between him and Finn Morris at right back, and I chose him because he's played for the club already. He put in a really good performance on his debut. Max Briggs not fully fit and on a yellow card, so it felt like the wisest move. Starting lineup-wise, Alex O'Mare starts in goal with Campbell, Ogier, Tyson and Tekle Halem as the back 4. Mackay and Moody are the centre of midfield, with Porter on the right wing. Morrissey, Summers and Cahill starts up top. On the bench, the 7-man bench for the FA Cup, don't forget, is Brady, James, Bruce, Emery, Morris, O'Neill and Santa Gertz, who is a young Dutch defender that we have in the youth team, filling that spot just so I've got a bit more cover at the back in case I need it. So let's get into the game and let's see if we can maybe continue this cup run. Apparently Gavin Moody is nervous because Josh Gregory is stronger than him. Well, that's a very pessimistic attitude, and I'm not sure I want pessimism happening right now, if I'm completely honest. So we'll see if he can overcome it. He should be a better player, so the strength issue shouldn't be as much of an issue. There's no big names in that team that I recognise. Carl McCauley's a name I recognised many years ago. I think he used to play for Scunthorpe back in the day. I may be wrong. But there's no one else there that jumps out at me as being a massive star, so hopefully we should come off alright. Enjoy the match today is the advice we've been given. Let's do that. Let's enjoy the match today. Hopefully we'll all enjoy the match today, because we don't really want to be taking a loss if we can avoid it, let's be completely honest. So, underway, let's see what we can make happen. Early highlight. Moody with a free kick whips it over. Porter is there, and Jason Porter gets his first goal of the season. It's about time. 4th game of the season, he's finally scored. Man is a club legend. Man is the guy that won the league for Harchester in 2007, and now he's maybe propelled us further in the qualifying round of the FA Cup. Maybe a little fall from grace, but he's going to help propel us to the top from the start, so we need to keep our faith in Jason Porter. Tyre Boy will be our hero. Morrissey picks up on the edge of the box. Mackay to Moody, back to Mackay. Campbell, ball into Summers. Bradley Summers flicks it out to Halem. Can Halem get himself a ball in? He can't, but it's picked back up from the deflection. Crosses in now. Summers is there, and it's just gone wide. Could be doing better, but we're not out of the game yet, and the highlights coming thick and fast, which is always good. As Halem with a throw-in. Can he find anyone? Doesn't really. Smart heads it clear, but Moody is there. Moody with a pop, hits the post, and Isaac Baldwin is the man that manages to hoof it into touch and maybe give their defence a little bit of respite from us. But not much apparently. Moody in. Porter with the header, and it's just gone wide off the post. They just keep coming. They keep coming. I'm not even editing stuff out yet. Waddle. Ball forward. Halem finds the ball, and Summers is the man that picks it up. Bradley Summers going around. Has a pop, and it's just wide. Bradley Summers looking very, very lively in the early going. If he can just adjust his aim, we may be in for a very good start to the cup run, or continuation of the cup run, as Campbell throws it in to Morrissey. Morrissey back to Campbell. Ball over the top. Jason Porter is there. Can Porter get it? He can. Summers can't quite find it, but Halem is there to back him up. Moody, ball back to Halem. Ball down the wing or down the side to Summers. Edge of the box. Summers back to Halem. Halem flicks it into Morrissey. Morrissey with a pop, and it's just over the bar. So close this one. Right, they finally got on the ball, and we might be in trouble here. McKenna, Summers takes it off, Halem has picked it up, and maybe we're not in trouble. Maybe we're going to keep dominating the early going. Moody with the ball cross field to Porter, who gets himself into the box. Is he going to go alone? He's not. Well, he is, sorry, but Baldwin takes him down. He's got away with that one, and now we could be in trouble. We're not in trouble. Ojo tackles, finds Mackay, smart though on the ball. Ball forward. Halem is there. Ball to Moody. Can Moody find anyone? Really wayward ball to Halem. Not his best pass ever, it must be said. Morrissey to Summers. Can Bradley Summers do something for us here? Puts the ball across to Porter. Porter back to Morrissey. Mackay. Campbell on the right hand side. Finds Porter. Porter's in the box. Crosses it in for Cahill. Really good save from Renshaw in the Witton goal there. Absolute point blank range. Great reactions, but the corner it comes anyway. Moody puts it over the top. There's no one there for it. Porter picks it up on the edge of the box from the header. Back to Mackay. Mackay finds Darren Tyson to Moody again. Moody to Summers and back again. So Mackay. Can Mackay do anything here? Mackay finds Jason Porter into Cahill. Back to Porter. We're really not getting into their box very well at the moment. Campbell with a cross, and we don't get to see what comes from the cross. That's weird. Right, Omer with a goal kick. Oja trying to play our defence. Really casual. Mackay to Porter. We're not really penetrating. Hopefully we will do this time as Porter gets towards the box. He's been tackled. Gregory picks it up. Mackay is there to sweep things up for us a little bit. Moody out to Summers. Bradley Summers has looked really good so far. Ball in. Oh, I think he was crossing for Porter. I thought that was a cross to Jason Porter. Bradley Summers has scored it. The wayward cross just goes into the net. We won't complain. Bradley Summers, frankly, has deserved a goal for what we've seen from him so far. So I'm not gonna knock him too much, but that was definitely intended to be a cross. The keeper sort of treated it a bit like it was a cross as well. It's gone in, and we are 2-0 ahead, and Witton Albion looking all at sea a little bit, so we're going to praise the team. So half-time is approaching, it's 2-0, got to the end of the half almost without a highlight. We've got a highlight just as I was getting ready to wrap up the first half, which is always a good sign. McKenna picks up the ball for Witton on the right-hand side, plays it back, we can't quite intercept it. Hopley manages to get to the ball first. Owens to Smart. Smart over the top. And that is Backer in. And that's probably still reaching orbit, if I'm quite honest. The half-time whistle gives us a bit of a break. But we're dominating. There's no stat you can see there that doesn't indicate sheer dominance. They're maybe making the best of their shots. 3 shots with 2 on target compared to our 13 and 5. But statistically we're looking good, very pleased with the performance. Keep it going, lads, that will do us, and everyone looks inspired and motivated. Got some good subs on the bench should we need them, should anyone start tiring as well, which is to be expected. Like I've said before, most of this squad is north of 30. Tyson and Mackay are north of 40, as Owens has a pop from the edge of the box, but Porter is there to get rid of it, and Cahill has managed to pick up the loose ball on the halfway line. Campbell. What can Campbell do here? Ball inside to Moody. Ball over the top. Can Porter get there? Not quite, as Baldwin manages to get in the way of it. Campbell will pick it up again. Ball forward to Bradley Summers. Summers. Ball forward to Cahill. Cahill's been brought down, and that's going to be a penalty, and Liam Mackay is going to take the penalty. The assistant manager stepping up when we need him to step up the most, and I think it's probably time to yell a praise shout out there, because he's going to bury that all day long. 3-0, bottom left corner. Absolutely spot on from Liam Mackay. No complaints from me about that at all, and we're starting to look really good. We're starting to build some momentum, starting to build some form, hopefully. And if this can carry us through to the next round of the Cup and further onwards to the first round of the Cup, I think I'll be quite happy. Halem with a throw in to Tyson. Tyson to Oja. Oja, plenty of time on the ball. Finds a ball across to Campbell, who's been really good. I know he's got a 6.5 rating down the bottom there, but he's looked really good in terms of just making sure he gets on the ball, constantly pinging things in. Maybe he doesn't always come off like there, but he's constantly trying to get stuff in. As Jason Porter has a shot, and they've had another reprieve. And ball straight out over the top to Backer, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Saved. Jones will pick it up. We might not be out of danger yet. Can we get a tackle in? Smart. Oh, over the bar. I'm curious as to whether Campbell's rating and stuff I don't see off the highlights, because he's looked okay whenever I've seen him on the ball. But his rating is dropping, and that's probably an indicator that it's time to look at taking him off. So I think we're going to send Finn Morris in anyway, just to make that work. Saying that we should take off Oja and Halem, but we're going to just keep an eye out just to see what happens there. I think actually maybe that's not the worst idea if we take off Oja and Halem before they can pick up bookings, because we don't want to lose them to suspensions for silly reasons. And we found ourselves in the 87th minute now. Renshaw puts the ball forward to Jones. It was Jones. Jones threw on goal, just puts it wide. We've been let off there. We might just hold on to our clean sheet. Things looking okay as we come to the full-time whistle, and things have gone well for us. Moody though with a corner. Can we make it 4? Whips it in. Cahill is there. Porter has a pop. McKenna throws himself in front of it. Wardle's going to go on the counter-attack against us now for Witton. Can we maybe get back and just keep this out? Just hold fort. James is there. Good work from Charlie James. Ball forward. That's the final whistle. And we've run out 3-0 winners away at Witton Albion. No complaints from me about any part of that performance. Everything came off exactly as planned, and I think we can tell the boys that we are pleased with their performance. So, confirmation of the victory in our inbox, and I guess it's time to do the traditional thing where we now skip forward just ever so slightly, and we'll have a look at the draw for the FA Cup and see who we get in the next round. Hopefully, another team from the Northern Premier League, because we seem to do quite well against them. So the FA Cup draw is upon us for the 4th and final qualifying round. The teams from the Vanarama National have entered. We're just going to do a quick draw all teams, because 64 ties is a lot of ties to go through. Again, I'd quite like a team like Bromsgrove Sporting would be great, or literally any team that doesn't have a league symbol next to them, but knowing my luck, we'll get one of the big boys. I've just got a feeling it's going to be one of the big boys. We'll see how it shakes out. We've got Darlington, who are from our division. So Darlington from the Vanarama National League North are going to be our opponents in the next episode, which will be on the 24th of October. So I'm literally going to go away, play this one game now, and then we'll come back for that in the next episode, because that seems nice and simple. Without any further ado, guys, let's wrap this whole thing up, shall we? You can find me on the social medias. I'm at Twitter, Insta and Patreon as Chasing Lamely. You can like and subscribe, because I said please. Magic like and subscribe graphic. And there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. I have, as always, been Chasing Lamely. I will see you all very soon. Have a good one.